This last year, planning has helped me significantly. Just having one place where I put all my thoughts and ideas, everything that's going on in my family, in my schedule, and also just goals that I have for every single day or the week or the month. It has helped me a lot. It has helped me achieve things that I never thought I could achieve. It has helped me make more space in my schedule for things that I never thought I had time for before that I actually do have time for. So last year I got this Louis Vuitton planner off of Poshmark. I love it. It's definitely easy to carry around. It is a beautiful planner. You can get little inserts like these ones. I got these on Etsy. You can make them yourself, but I love supporting the stores on Etsy where people make things from their home. I think it's really cool that you can create a business and sell things on Etsy from home, so I'm all about supporting that. And so I got these little dividers. I still use this one. This one is more where I jot down everything that's in my main monthly calendar, and I just bring this if I have a smaller purse or I'm throwing it in my bag. But I actually upgraded to, or I guess you could say downgraded, because it's a less expensive planner overall, but upgraded in size to the Kate Spade planner. So I got this one recently just to kind of compare the two of these and what the difference would be. And I like the Kate Spade one because it is bigger and I just feel like I can do more with it. So I'm gonna basically walk you through how I plan. Now I don't have, it's interesting because the way that my weeks work is I do work Monday through Friday from home. The majority of the work that I do is from home. So YouTube, even though it doesn't seem like a lot of work, I put in a good 45 hours a week for things that are either related to what I do on social media, YouTube, just everything that's involved in putting out the content that I put out, whether it's my blog or any of my YouTube channels, anything that I'm doing for related to brands. Like if I'm working with a particular brand, there's a lot that goes into that. So almost every day, Monday through Friday, I have a team that I work with that will contact me and say like, oh, on Monday they'll maybe be like, hey, this particular brand is interested in working with you next month. Are you interested in working with them? And then I'll be like, oh, what do they want to do? What's their concept? And they'll be like, oh, the concept is this. They really want to collaborate with you on this type of video. They like your videos where you do this, and this is what they were thinking. They're like, can you send over your creative? Like, how would you like to do it? So I send over a creative, and then that gets approved. And there's like there's a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so there's a lot that goes on kind of behind the scenes with what I do and what is involved in being a YouTuber and the job of being a YouTuber. So I definitely have a lot going on, but I work mostly from home. So I do put in the hours, but the way that my weeks work is they kind of start on Monday and everything builds from there. So what I do is the week before, I will sit down with my planner, and I never was one of those like decorators, but then I kind of fell down the rabbit hole of planning one day on YouTube one night, and got really addicted. Now I'm not like one of those big decorators, and people are always like, I do kind of feel like there's that sense of like, who has time to decorate their planner, right? But it's interesting because you don't realize that like it's actually kind of, what's the word when you do something because it's like relaxing and enjoyable. And I've never been a scrapbooker or anything like that, but once I kind of went down the rabbit hole of watching YouTube videos of people who plan, I got some stickers off of Etsy and I was like, I'm gonna decorate my planner. Like that'll be really, really fun. So
I thought it would be really fun to just grab a cup of tea and plan with you and have you guys just kind of watch what I do. So here are some stickers. I didn't pick up a ton, but I did pick up washi tape, which I saw in a bunch of videos. I'm going to choose this one because this pattern and color looks the most like fall to me, and I'm just going to divide the days. Now I have month on glance, and then I also have a week on glance, and I like to use a week on glance because it really helps me just write everything in and really see what's going on during the week. I also use the little weekend sticker to just divide the weekend, and I try to keep the weekends for family only. So I like to divide that on my planner as well. And then I just begin adding fun stickers. Since we're in October, I'm adding some leaves and pumpkins and just making it look fun and fallish. And then as we move into the different seasons, I'll just decorate accordingly. And honestly, it only takes me like 15 minutes to decorate this. So I was kind of confused on where to find stickers. I kind of figured Michaels would have them, but I actually ordered all of my stuff on Etsy, and my friend Hannah likes to plan too, and she was kind of telling me that that's where she orders her stuff, so I checked it out and I got these really fun, really classic fall stickers. So one thing I learned being a mom is you kind of have to be flexible. No week in my household is exactly the same, but I do have certain things that I like to do every single week. For instance, I like to plan workouts. I have voice lessons that I take, piano lessons, usually on the same day every week, depending on our schedule. I'll move it around, but on most weeks it stays the same. I have certain things we do every week for Oliver, and those kind of remain the same unless we go on vacation or something major comes up. So I always start with that, what I know I have to do, and then I add in as things kind of come, as the week progresses, and we find out there are more things that we have to do. And then I go through my app for my gym and I just see what classes are available on the days that I look like I have some free time, and I'll just put those classes in. I really like to take the dance class. The choreographer used to work with Beyonce and he's really good, so I love to try to make that class as often as possible. I love Post-its because they're not like as much of a commitment as writing something in your actual planner. You can kind of change it around. So I make goals for the day, whether that's trying to film a video or do a blog post, or I have something specific I really need to get done on that day and it's a priority. If I don't get it done, it's not the end of the world. I can move the Post-it to the next day. It didn't waste up space in my planner, so that's kind of the way I like to do it. I color code, so I use orange for things that have to do with Oliver, blue for things that have to do with Byron, and usually just black for me or pink.
So yeah, it's pretty simple. I do love this Kate Spade because it does give me more space. It's a more affordable planner. It's only $40. It's a little harder to kind of carry around because it's bigger. Also, the other thing that I do is these are my goal Post-its for the month. So I do goal Post-its for the month and goal Post-its for every single day. And my goal Post-its, basically, I will put like every one of my goals. For me, it's all about kind of trying to improve slightly and take baby steps over time, and that's what my planner has helped me with, because it's really about making goals and then just trying to slowly but surely add things to your schedule so that you're really doing more than you ever thought you could. I promise you, sometimes you look at people's lives and you think, how do they do everything? And it's like, they really don't. They just know how to prioritize and plan things and schedule things, and sometimes that is really, really helpful. Some people are just like off the cuff kind of people and that works for them. For me, like my brain doesn't work that way. I have to have a place that I can kind of touch base, like home base. Yeah, that's my planner. That's my little updated planner. I am not the most amazing planner of all time, but I definitely hope you guys got some tips from this video. And yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date as I kind of change my planner around. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. So I would definitely suggest making little planner Post-its. That's the way I like to do it. I'm a Post-it freak. And that way you can just kind of like take it off and move it to a different day if you weren't able to get it done. And it's not about getting depressed if you don't reach your goals. It's just doing your best to try to accomplish as many things as you can in a day. When you have all these other things going on in your life, sometimes it's hard to make those goals to kind of take it to the next level, or sometimes you lose sight of things that you want to do or you're excited about. So I think setting goals and planning things out and planning your week out and just seeing it, for me, I'm a very visual person, so seeing it is really, really helpful for me because I'm like, oh, it's right there in front of me, and it never looks as daunting. You know, everything always, sometimes when I think of how many things I have to do, sometimes it seems daunting until I put it down on paper and I realize, wow, that's only like 6 things. I can do that. Like, I can get 6 things done, you know, and even if you don't, you're happy and satisfied that you got 2 or 3 done. So for me, it's really, really helpful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what kind of planner you have, how you like to plan. Do you like to decorate? Do you don't decorate? Do you jot it down on your phone, on paper? What do you like to do? Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. By subscribing, you can see all the videos I put out every single week. Check out my music channel, which is new and I just launched it. And yeah, I'll see you guys, I guess, in the next video. Okay? Have a good one. Bye.